So, according to Ringside News,
hit it.
Yeah, oh my God.
he had a message for the wrestling community after he felt he was, robbed of his career by, the rumors and everything going on the internet. So he got a little message. I don't know if you guys got to see it yet, but I wanted to see what you guys thought of his message.
DREAM, he is Velveteen Dream.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for all the love and support you guys have shown me over the last 24 hours. I mean, it's been like a whirlwind on social media, but I'm kind of used to that at this point in my life. Just want to say thank you because I see the hashtag, we want the dream, and I appreciate that because I want my job back. I have no shame in saying that. I didn't lose my job because I sucked, unlike some people. No, I lost my job because there's this thing called the IWC, and they like to report on fake news because wrestling is fake. It makes sense to me that people who watch something fake, who love fake chaos, will continue to pour into it. But I just want you to know it's really, really affected me. And since I have been affected, I only feel that it's right that I affect you back. It's called a cause and effect, because if Patrick Clark can't have pro wrestling, I don't think anybody should. They're going so far as to compare me to Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit.
Damn.
They call me the most hated man in professional wrestling.
Damn.
And loop me in with Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit is a killer. I'm not a killer, but don't push me.
Oh.
Push hard enough, I'll kill pro wrestling for you. Velveteen Dream, that third eye, it wasn't just a gimmick. Patrick Clark has seen a lot, and I know a lot about people you love, people you're still watching on TV today. So the choice is yours, and you've already made it. I'm going to ruin pro wrestling for you. I'm going to make sure that I expose the business. And hopefully, none of us can have pro wrestling.
Damn, Cena ain't ruining pro wrestling for us. Cena ain't gonna ruin pro wrestling for us.
He said, hold my beer, Cena.
Velveteen Dream.
So what do you guys think about that?
I mean, give this man his job back. I heard the reasons and everything and whatnot. But if there's no...
Even if you give the man his job back, I don't think he's going to reach the same success as he did before. Especially the whole gap of him being gone, especially his little antics within his time being gone. I don't think there's no chance in hell. No pun intended.
It's like...
But
what do you do with him? Do you send him... If you give him his job back, do you send him back to NXT or main roster? Because he was already ready to go up. But
I don't even know.
Well, okay. What was the situation again that he lost his job? It was something
due to the rumors of him, I think messaging minors. I believe
messaging minors, pictures, etc.
I believe that's it. Maybe Chad might correct me on that one. It's been a minute since I really dove.
Yeah, it's been a couple years since that all happened. But I don't think he was ever convicted or anything.
No, he wasn't.
There, so I'm not. I'm not sure all the.
He's about to be Dark Side of the Ring in real time.
Of everything coming, everything that happened, fact by fact, because it's been a couple years. He hasn't been popping up. He's been lurking in the shadows this whole time, and then he comes out with this message.
And they said compare him to Chris Benoit. I'm like, hey,
that's a little
I'm a
crazy.
fan of Benoit. I'm gonna always be a fan of Benoit, not for what he did, but Chris Benoit is a wrestler, and what he did. That's two separate things and everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
Chris Benoit's a family man. Chris Benoit, the wrestler. You feel me? And they say, hey, they compared him to Chris Benoit. I'm like,
that is insane. But then again, that's the IWC for you, bro.
Yeah, that's like the IAB for police. You gotta be careful and everything.
Yep.
But look into the case. I'm sure they have, but look more deep into it. And give the man his job. Because you just hey, if he didn't do it, then give him his job back. There's wrestlers that got let go because of accusations. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we got to let you go for a bit until things get cleared. I understand that. But what happens from the time you let them go to the time when everything is cleared?
I have a feeling he's going to start interfering, like actually like trying to pull up to events and try to interfere in the show and stuff like that.
And if he does, that means he's part of the show.
Yeah.
When he does that, then he's like,
I mean, it might be part of the show for all we know. You know, especially in today's day and age.
He said he's gonna ruin wrestling. What if John Cena? He's part of that. What if this second person that said I'm gonna ruin wrestling?
Yeah, that's true.
What if he's part of this? What if he's part? Is he the third guy? I doubt it. I don't know. Does Austin Theory not get the third spot?
Well, you actually bring up a good point. If he is the third person to ruin wrestling, you remember back when he was like the hottest thing in NXT, John Cena was praising him.
He was. He had on his tights, Vince, call me up. Because he was already ready to, every opponent he had their face on his tights. What he did to Roderick Strong, he lost that match, but that
was crazy.
He had his fucking balls and soul in his hands. He had a picture of him, his wife, and his son.
That was diabolical.
On his damn tights, his ring tights. I was just like, oh, yeah.
That's foul.
Yeah, he had this dude blacking out, ready to kill him. Like, come on now. He knew how to get the crowd. The NWO sure his version over.
Yes.
He knew how to get the crowd. The couch, he had girls pushing him out on the couch. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He knew how to get the crowd involved, and he could give you a match. Give the man his match. Give him his career back.